time, ladies and gentlemen, for the ace match. CJ Intis versus Prime. Most people would have never expected we'd go this far, but Terror and Creator bringing it back, bringing it to that fifth match.
Really, Terror is the story of today, but today is not over. Of course, we are going to jump into the ace match. It is MyuNgSiK versus ByuL. We were expecting MyuNgSiK actually as kind of a snipe pick against Hero, possibly ByuL. This guy is very unpredictable, but it seems like CJ Intis has read it. You were talking about it a little bit before. They wanted to send out ByuL here, maybe to possibly snipe a Creator ace pick. We've seen Creator out in the ace match many times before, but also, just to snipe another Protoss in MyuNgSiK. I feel like that's also possible.
Yeah, Creator definitely known for being very weak in the PvZ matchup, so definitely something they could be thinking about there. This is not like a loss that ByuL comes off of that really is going to mess with him too much, because it was a specific timing attack designed to punish a greedy opening. ByuL did a greedy opening, so could definitely be feeling pretty okay going into this one. This is the final match of our first matchup today, the ace match.
Up here in the top left, doing a proxy, the red Protoss from Prime. It's MyuNgSiK.
I can't believe he's going to do this on a 3-player map.
This is MyuNgSiK, man. He's unpredictable.
He's even sending 2 probes just to make sure he goes to the right spot. The chances of this getting scouted are very small, but if it does, man, there's no way out of this. This is super all in. Okay, so ByuL, of course, spawns to the bottom, and he's actually getting lucky with his first probe scout. So he's going to get this scout off right away. And then we'll be able to proxy in this location. As the observer is showing, you can see the creep before the creep sees him. Okay. Going to go hide those gates.
Ooh.
Checks for overlords even. And then goes to the furthest back point. But that overlord's going to see it. It's actually just going to see it. That's rallied right next to it.
Oh, man.
This is actually already almost game over. He's going to immediately reroute his drone. And he's going to go to make a spawning pool. Oh, what? What?
Okay.
No!
Wait,
Okay. He just wants to make sure that he doesn't know that he's been scouted. He wants to make sure that MyuNgSiK doesn't know that he's been scouted.
Jesus, man, I almost had a heart attack. Thought he did not get that scout off, but he does. Immediately the pool comes down first, of course.
He's just going to make spines. And then this is the end. MyuNgSiK has taken an incredible gamble here. Had he placed his gateways to the north instead, this would not have been seen. This is bad luck. Just plain and simple. He got lucky with his scout, but his placement, unfortunately not.
Yeah, and this is an incredibly greedy placement as well. Let's not forget, he could have placed this right outside the base, maybe feeling like the Overlord would have gone that way, though. So he just, I don't know.
All right, well, let's talk about
here
this.
We go.
Let's talk about this situation, because we have actually seen players win with this anyways, with miss micro or panics from the Zerg. ByuL knew about this early, so he shouldn't miss micro. He shouldn't panic. He's going to make his spine. Probably going to want to make a second one just to be safe, but he's getting his queen first. And like I said, we have seen Zergs die from panicking. There's a second spine. I think ByuL should be okay here, but let's find out what MyuNgSiK get done, because it's not over until the fat lady sings, as they say. But look, because he thinks he's unscouted, he's going to pool this. He doesn't know there's not even a hatchery. He might be thinking the spawning pool is just now being started, which is not the case. Now comes in here, he's going to be very disappointed to see the Overlord scouted him. Look at his face, he knows it. All right, good hits on those lings, actually, but the spines are going to finish. Second one, might not, but it's going to tank for quite some time here.
Yeah, you know what? The second one is actually out of the range of that first spine crawler. It's going to have to get canceled. He starts a new one towards the left side, but once he sees those zealots leaving, he actually cancels it.
He has to send the zealots to try to tight wall. He's going to have to use probes to defend back at home. With good micro, this is trying to defend this is essentially impossible.
Yep, 4 lings can do a ton of damage. It's like the perfect number, and he's got enough defense back at home. We do see MyuNgSiK, he's trying to break the wall here, but fighting with the drones and some lings, and a nice drone drill here as well. The second queen pops out, and he is just defending this with flying colors.
I feel like could consider canceling the second spine at this point.
GG.
That's it. Wrong place to build the gateways. A good idea, but ByuL just happened to scout that way first. It just happened to happen that way. And that's it. Cost him the game. ByuL wins. Taking a gamble. You put it all on the line. Not a bad choice by Gerard to put him out to do something, you know, say like, hey, you have an all-in prepared for every matchup, right, on this map? He's like, yeah, I do. Okay. What's your matchup? What's your one for Zerg? Proxy. Okay. Very unlikely we'll get a Zerg. Gets a Zerg. Proxy gets scouted. Bad luck.
Yep. That's as all-in as it could have been. You said it from the beginning of the game. If it gets scouted, that's pretty much game. ByuL responded perfectly. He defended it, barely losing a drone there. I'm not even sure if he lost one. And MyuNgSiK, you could see in the booth, is not happy with that one. But of course, I still feel like MyuNgSiK was the right pick. He's super unpredictable. Sending him out in an ace match can really throw anyone off in that booth.
You know, when you gamble, sometimes you lose, and it's frustrating. This was a gamble, but CJ holds strong, and a good scout there by ByuL. Knowing that MyuNgSiK is the type to do something like this, I wonder what a different world we would have seen had he proxied in the top of the base instead, and how that game would have played out. It's not an auto win either versus Hatch first, because with good micro, we have seen players defend that as well. So would have really liked to see that scenario happen, but instead we just see a scout and a build order win. Very safely played there by ByuL. Even though his second spine had to be canceled, he had that second clean, he had all he needed. And the Ling run by as well.
Yeah, that was really the nail in the coffin there. Just the perfect amount of Lings to keep at home to defend, the perfect amount to put on the pressure back at the base of MyuNgSiK. He is still really shaken.